This stacking game is not life. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh, how do people do these things? Hi, I'm Tammy. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you a collective haul. Some of these books I bought myself and some I got for Christmas. So let's get started. So the first 3 books I have with me I got from Bookhaul. So the first book I have here with me is Hair of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series. I am currently reading this series. I'm actually right now on the 2nd book and I am liking it so far. The next book I have here with me is William Shakespeare's The Sonnets, and this is a combination of all his 154 love poems, and yeah, I've been really enjoying reading this actually. The last book I got from Bookhaul is another one of William Shakespeare's, and it is a bind-up of all his plays. Now, I wanted to get one of his plays that I've been wanting to read for a long time now, since I read Just One Day and Just One Night by Gil Forman. They reference a lot to his play 12th Night. That's one of his plays that I haven't read yet, and I really wanted to read it. So I went on Bookhaul and I saw a bind-up of all his plays, every single one of them, and I just had to get it because I actually don't have a copy of even the ones I've read. I believe there are 37 or 38 of them in total, so yeah, it's a really big book and it was really cheap and I just had to get it. So the next set of books I have here with me I got from Amazon and Half Price Books. So the first one I have here is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and this is the first book in the Mortal Instruments series. I actually already read this whole series, the whole Shadowhunter Chronicles, but this is the only book in the Shadowhunter Chronicles that I don't have on my shelf. It was like $16 on Amazon and I didn't mind getting it used. And I went to Half Price Books and it was just sitting there, just the only copy. I was like, it's meant to be. So I finally have the complete series on my shelf, thank God. It was $8.99 at Half Price Books, but at the time I bought it, they were having a 20% off sale. So yeah, that was good. If you don't know anything about the Mortal Instruments, it is a fantasy series about a shadow world where there are shadow hunters, hybrids of human and angel, and they fight demons. And in this world there are also vampires and warlocks and fairies and werewolves, and it is just a fantastic series. You need to like get on it if you haven't read the series yet. And also, if you don't feel like reading it, the show just started on the ABC Family with now Freeform actually. So yeah, they just started the show Shadowhunter on Freeform. So yeah, you should, if you don't want to read this series, you should definitely watch the TV show. The next book I got here is We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han, and this is the last book in the Summer trilogy, and I got this one actually from Amazon for 1 cent in the used category. Oh my gosh, I love this series so much. The first one is The Summer I Turned Pretty, the second one is It's Not Summer Without You, and this is the 3rd one, and oh my gosh, this is such a fun series. We follow our main character Belly, who goes to this beach house every summer with her mom, her brother, and her mom's best friend and her kids. She has a crush on one of the kids, Conrad, and now the other one, Jeremiah, is interested in her, and we just follow their journey, and it is such a fun contemporary series. I would definitely recommend it if you are looking this summer to read a fun summer novel. You should definitely pick up this series. It is so fantastic. I really love this series. I definitely wouldn't mind reading another book from this series. The next book I got from a random thrift store, and that is The Martian by Andy Weir, if I'm saying that right. This is a sci-fi novel about a guy who gets stuck in space. I'm sure you guys have already heard about this movie that came out last year. I'm really excited to watch the movie. I learned about the movie first and I discovered there was actually a book, so the first thing I wanted to do was read the book first before I watched the movie. So I'm excited to get into this so I can watch the movie. I'm traveling to Tennessee by the end of this month, so this is actually going to come with me to keep me company. The next book I got, I'm so excited about. It got released this month on January 5th, and that is Passenger by Alexandra Birkin. I actually pre-ordered this on Amazon and it came to me and I was so excited, ready to read it, and oh my gosh, did I love this book. So this book is about time travel, and because of the time travel aspect of it, there's historical fiction. So our 2 main characters are Etta and Nicholas. Etta lives in the current century, the current time, 2015. She's a violinist, and Nicholas is a pirate, born in the 18th century. So these two characters both go on the treasure hunt journey in time. So we get to visit a lot of cool places and periods in time. We see New York in the 18th century. We see London in the 20th century during World War II. We see Paris in the 19th century. And we travel to Syria in the 16th century. I thought it was going to be a standalone, but it's actually a duology, and I have no idea when the next book comes out, but I'm ready because we left off at a cliffhanger in this book, and I'm just excited to read the next book. So the next book I have here with me I'm really excited about, and that is You by Caroline Kepnes. This is the author's debut novel, and I have heard nothing but amazing things about this novel. The story is of a girl named Genevieve who is an aspiring writer. She wanders into this bookstore and where this guy Joe works. Upon meeting her, he is immediately in love with her, and this grows into an obsession and he starts to stalk her. So this character Joe starts to orchestrate events that takes place in Genevieve's life without her knowing so that she can come closer to him. We read from the point of view of the stalker, so this is going to be an experience. I'm excited for this. I'm also taking this with me on my trip to Tennessee to keep me company. Next book I have here with me I'm excited to start, and that is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and this is the first book in the Outlander series. This is an 8-book series that was written a long time ago and is now a TV show on Starz Network, I believe. I'm so excited to read this series. I've been wanting to read it for a long time now, but it's so overwhelming. Seriously, each book is really big and tiny words, and 8 books in this series is just kind of like just makes me so scared to start it. But actually my best friend also wants to read this series, so we decided to buddy read it together. It's going to be way more fun to read it that way, and we're going to motivate each other to read it. So I'm definitely going to get through this series before the end of this year. It's on my TBR for this month, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it, but definitely I'm going to get to it in February, so I'm excited. Outlander is an adult series. Our main character is Clarice. She lives in America with her husband in the 20th century. Something happens and she finds that she has traveled back in time to Scotland during a war in the 18th century, and shit goes down and she finds love in the midst of this shit going down. Yeah, I think I summarized it right. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much the scope of things. Yeah. So I'm excited to read this book. It's historical fiction, time travel, and romance. I'm down for this. The next book I have here with me is Dragonfly in Amber by Diana Gabaldon, and this is the second book in the Outlander series. Yep, I'm doing it. The next one I have is Drums of Autumn, and this is the third book in the Outlander series. Yeah, I mean business, seriously. I'm getting through the series. The next one I have is Guess, just take a guess. Voyager by Diana Gabaldon. This is the fourth book in this series, the Outlander series. And the last one I have of this series is The Fiery Curse by Diana Gabaldon, and this is the fifth book in the Outlander series. So yeah, I got the first 5 books. So I don't have any excuse, they're right here. Just read them. So we're down to the last 2 books, and the next book I have here with me is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. I'm currently reading this at the moment, and yeah, I'm liking it. I'm excited. I'm enjoying it. As I was getting ready for this haul, I actually found out that there is actually another picture on the back. I didn't notice this before. This is like a picture of the bad assassin. In the back, it's like a picture of her in a beautiful dress, being a lady, but still being badass. The last book I have here with me is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, and this is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. It is the latest one currently out in the series. I believe this series is going to be a total of 6 books. So yeah, the 5th book is coming out this year. I don't know when, but I'm excited to finish reading this series. I'm marathoning this series at the moment, and I'm definitely going to finish it before the end of this month. I've heard it gets better after each book, and this book is the best so far, so I'm excited for shit to go down. So there it is, you guys. That is all for my collective haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you guys got an idea of the next book you want to read from this. If you have any ideas of books you would like for me to read, don't be shy. list them in the comments below. I would love to see them. If you want to be friends with me on Goodreads, I would link my Goodreads account down below so you can add me as a friend. I would like to see what people are reading out there. I like to get ideas. I'm always on Goodreads every single day, like 5 times a day. I like to see what people are reading, ideas for new books for me to read. If you also have any suggestions of videos you would like to see for me, I would love to hear it. Just leave it in the comments below and I would love to do it. Tags, any kind of video you would like me to do, just link it, and if I can, I will definitely get it up for you. If you would like to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!